starting the recording. And for those of you on YouTube, welcome back as we now witness Match 3 of Round 1 of the Ryze Up bracket of the Ryze Up Tournament 2012. Team Wild Seaman versus Team Fairy Tale. We did have a completely different match that we saw from last time.
Yeah, Wild Seaman they brought their game. They're like, yeah, this is what we do when we actually ward. They controlled the map, controlled objectives, had some great Anivia walls, had some really clutch organization of ultimates and stuff. They won great team fights. They always win great Barons. That Scion just destroyed top.
Absolutely.
So that unfortunately means we'll most likely see some targeted bans bit more heavily than we saw in Match 2.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we're going to see Fairy Tale ban Ryze again, because that seems to be...
they've been holding out and not wanting to deal with Ryze. But they showed that, okay, you ban Ryze, it's okay, we'll still use Anivia. So.
Yeah. Oh, we do have that ban from Udyr from Wild Seaman.
Yeah, that was
Udyr giving them a ton of problems in the first match.
Yeah, first match. And we shall see, is it Anivia or Scion first?
It is Kennen still. They do not want to handle Kennen.
Okay, so that drops one targeted ban that they could have. But in that other game, Anivia and Scion are really the only ones that were, like, super just dominant. Like, you know, all their other team was good. They did have some great initiates, but...
Rammus is banned again by Wild Seaman. They do not want to play against Rammus. We'll see if we see a Ryze or an Anivia or something a little bit more targeted. We do see a Shyvana.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. She was a really good jungle. She got some great ganks off.
Oh, yeah, she completely controlled Fairy Tale's jungle. So.
Yeah, she just... Every time she had a chance to steal stuff from Warwick, she was going for it. So.
All right, what is going to be the third ban for Wild Seaman? Waiting for the last second to do it. It's going to be Sona again. They really do not want to play against Sona, or it is very targeted.
Yeah. A lot of people play Sona. She's one of the best supports, so it's not a bad thing to ban her. Unfortunately, that leaves up a couple of other picks that we have seen that were pretty good for... Excuse me, for Fairy Tale.
Looks like another Tryndamere ban by Fairy Tale, and Wild Seaman quickly picks up Vayne.
I'm a little surprised by that. Like, the Tryndamere wasn't that scary.
Yeah, I don't know. They just really don't want to fight Tryndamere. Looks like we're going to have Soraka and Warwick. So they're picking up the pretty powerful support, or healing support, and Warwick... looks like ATAV really likes that Warwick. And was able to get a lot of good suppressions off, just not in that last match where he was completely out-jungled.
Yeah.
But he hasn't locked in yet, so we might see something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, since they banned Shyvana, I'm trying to think what they could go for as a jungle that would be good against Warwick. Now, something that is open is Shaco. He would be really dangerous.
Looks like we are going to see Warwick locked in through the timeout. They are going to play Ryze.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to guess that either that was really targeted, or Wild Seaman is picking up on the, well, you ban this guy, 2 out of 3 times. Yeah. You don't want to play against him.
Poppy chosen yet again by Cavasar.
Yeah, that just a really great bottom lane. That Poppy and the Condemn and a lot of stuns, a lot of control.
Looks like we might see a Malzahar.
I think Malzahar is a really great counter pick for that middle.
And a Lee Sin.
He has a lot of zoning capabilities. And it looks like we got... Yeah, Lee Sin, top... We'll have to see what they choose against him. He can do top and he can do jungle, so he's very viable in both.
Yeah, but they do have that Warwick in that, and we've seen that Warwick do jungle pretty much for both matches. So
yeah,
it's a safe bet.
Well, I'm just saying, like in general, the champion can do jungle.
Oh yeah,
but he's quite like a lot of people. The majority of people like to jungle with him just because he has such mobility. But he does a lot of damage, and he can control almost top against almost anyone.
It looks like we're going to see a Taric for their support. unless they switch that out.
I would say I was a little surprised by a Tarek pick since they were liking that Vayne Poppy combination. Or else they do Poppy top.
Yeah, they might switch it up this time. Oh, looks like we're switching to a Kale. Yeah, looks like Opandemonium's going to play his games again.
Yeah, just switching around and then going to eventually pick something.
Oh, they might choose a Gangplank top.
Not jungle.
Oh, jungle. Right, good point.
I doubt it's going to be a Janna top unless they're just trolling. Like attack speed Janna.
Well, they also might switch, so.
Yeah, okay, Kale. Not too surprising.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a Gangplank jungle and a Kale top.
But even if they switched, like, there'd be a Janna jungle.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? I saw one match where someone did an attack speed Janna, and it was crazy. It worked, but it didn't work. Like, she was effective at using all her abilities, and she was so fast that she could, like, get the zoning she needed, but she wasn't as good as, like, her heals weren't good. It was all about just controlling position.
Looks like we might see a Sivir, but Akatsuki was changing up his or her champions quite a bit, so we'll have to wait and see if that's what is locked in.
Yeah, Sivir's a really good bottom, and with her spell shield, that's gonna help her try to answer this Vayne Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the problem is that if Poppy doesn't slam me up against the wall, Vayne's going to.
Yep.
You know, so you have one stop, and then your second stop has to be your flash. So that's just a lot of forced control in that bottom lane. And I think Soraka is good for feeding Sivir mana, because Sivir has mana problems early game, and can fix a lot of those mistakes that Sivir could possibly make and not have a spell shield.
Yeah.
But I think the zoning's just still too strong. I'd almost say that a Sivir and a Alistar would have been a better counter to that.
Now here's something interesting. Lee Sin has also taken Smite. So are we going to see two jungles?
Yeah, it's a little weird. Unless they just didn't notice that, but
Well,
a double jungle strategy would force someone to go top.
Mm-hmm.
It's doable. Like, if they just want to give Kale free farm on top, I guess.
Looks like Warwick has picked Flashing Knight, so it looks like Lee Sin will be jungling, and Warwick will be going top.
So, yeah, I'd say they're both interchangeable. Against Kale, at least until the she picks up, I think it's her E that gives her the range. She does have a Q for range, and that can slow. And she can outrange with her E when she gets it. She will be a good top, and when she gets her attack speed up there, she will be doing a lot of damage and hitting really fast if they go with that build. And I'd say it's good against either, but I think Warwick has a little more sustain than Lee Sin does for that top lane. And Lee Sin, he can, like, Warwick has a good gank when he suppresses with his ultimate, but Lee Sin has good ganks for a few abilities.
Yeah.
Like, his Q is...
He might be able to gank earlier on, too.
His Q is his main gank, but he can also shield and have more control, and he can save himself from bad ganks a lot more than Warwick could.
We don't have any teleports for any of the team members, and it looks like the only heal is on Fairy Tail's side with Soraka. So that could be a key. She's got that massive heal for her ult, her heal in general, and then that summoner spell heal. So if they can all group up together for a team fight, they could be really deadly.
Yeah, and I'd say Ryze, Gangplank combination of ultimates could be really dangerous. But Malzahar, Warwick, Lee Sin can all jump on people.
Yeah.
You know, like Warwick suppresses, Malzahar suppresses someone, and then Lee Sin just jumps on someone and beats him up and then kicks him away. So that's just a lot of single target control.
Yeah.
So if they suppress Ryze and then they suppress Gangplank, and I'd have to say Poppy would probably be the next one that you could kick away. and then just try to clean up Kale and Vayne, that could be really good. But on the same side, if Poppy and Vayne get off really great Condemn and Charge, and then Ryze gets some great AoE, and Gangplank kind of hits all his AoE on the top, and then Kale just goes and starts auto-attacking on people and slowing anyone that starts to get away, and uses her ultimate to save any of her teammates at clutch moments. It can go back and forth. I'd say they're both pretty good. It's just who's going to get their ultimates off first.
Yeah. All right. Well, as we saw, Fairy Tail did really well in the first match. Kind of slow in the early game, but then really kind of snowballed it towards the end. But Wild Seaman just was absolutely dominant throughout that entire game last game. So
yeah,
we'll have to see how Fairy Tail answers to that. Finally, we don't have a technical issue, which is great. I don't know why that occurred.
Yeah, it's completely random now. Like, I still say we're still going to do everything we do to make sure that it doesn't happen, but it still does happen every once in a while. Yeah. And at least now that we know how to fix it very quickly, we don't miss a lot of level 1. We just miss maybe like a couple pings about where they're going and what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. So, not too bad. Could be worse. We do have, the only skin is a Kale skin. So, Pandemonium does like to play Kale enough to pick out that skin.
Yeah, I'm not even going to call who's going to win top lane, just because every time I do, it's always wrong.
Right? So, I am just top lane is officially a mystery.
Right? It's whoever feels like playing good this game.
Alright, looks like all of Fairy Tail's running into middle.
Yeah, it looks like they're either position. They got some pings to protect on red for Lee Sin, or they could invade for a blue. I don't see why they don't have to invade. If they did, I guess they could give it to their middle. But Lee Sin doesn't need blue, so
yeah. It looks like they're setting up more defensive. Lee Sin kind of hanging out by Wraiths, but it does look like Wild Seaman is coming in to set up for an invade. We don't have any wards going down, but let me see how Lee Sin can see. Lee Sin can kind of catch them coming in here, but he can't really see over here.
Yeah, so they could get over that section and go back, down and loop around to the red. But I think they're more or less just positioning farther out until they have to get ready to get Gangplank blue.
Yeah. So it does look like we are going to see an invade. We do have a few pings going down.
Minions have spawned.
All right, here comes Wild Seaman charging in. Oh, Lee Sin isn't going to see it. Ooh, Sivir's coming back.
He saw it.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Sivir and Soraka are still hanging back. Kale taking a lot of damage, but so is Warwick. Malzahar taking a lot of damage too. Ooh, nice boomerang. Driving them back, but it isn't going to be enough. It looks like they're going to be able to steal the red. But Lee Sin is coming down to take their red as well, so we might just see a trade-off here.
Yeah.
Is red going to reset? Nope. He does get red. But Lee Sin's down in their jungle.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, totally alone. Not going to be able to steal their red, which is going to get Gangplank ahead. Vayne and Poppy running down to their lane.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
They just totally messed up Lee Sin's jungle.
Absolutely. Warwick. Looks like Gameplank's coming in to get Warwick as he charges. He's a level 2 already, so he can do a lot of damage. Warwick taking some damage, making it back to his tower. So Gangplank wasn't able to get the kill and first blood.
And he can start his blue.
Oh, it looks like he's looping around. Oh, nope. No, he's not.
I was going to say, like, the first chance of ganking was pretty good, but if he doesn't continue to try to push an advantage...
Now pushing Warwick back right to his tower.
Gank on middle, though.
Yeah, Gangplank's coming in to gank Malzahar. Malzahar making it back to the jungle in time. Taking a little bit of damage, but he'll be alright. But we do have Lee Sin here. He might try to counter gank. Running in, gonna try and go for that red again.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gangplank, he tried to gank too much. He should have pushed his jungle advantage, especially against Lee Sin, who's just gonna jungle faster than he does anyways. And now that he's getting counter jungled, it's evening everything out.
Lee Sin taking a lot of damage, but he is going to take red. Yeah, Gangplank doesn't even see this. So he's going to back off in time. He's going to be safe. Wow, Kale's really pushing against Warwick. Looks like we're about even with Sivir and Soraka versus Poppy and
yeah, CS-wise,
Vayne.
Vayne is at 15 and Sivir is at 16, so that's even top lane. We have Kale at 16 and Warwick at 12, so they're relatively even, but that Warwick's starting to get zoned out pretty well. And that mid lane is Ryze and Malzahar are both at 16, so they are both equal.
Looks like Soraka and Sivir are pushing really hard. Poppy taking a lot of damage, as is Vayne. That turret's going to pick up a lot of CS for them. Oh,
Warwick.
Lots of damage on Warwick. Is he going to go down? Flashes in, gets first blood. Turret takes a few shots, but Kale is able to get out of there.
Very
giving
nice.
first blood to Wild Seaman. Nice pickup by Kale.
And they're almost already 1,000 gold ahead to start off, so.
Oh, looks like Gangplank's coming in for the gank. They might be able to catch Sivir. Sivir
Vayne's
being exhausted,
really low.
stunned. Sivir's going to go down. Oh, nice flash. Gets out of there. Nice heal by Soraka. Helps her out. And
Very
they make
good.
it back to her tower. Wow, nice play by Sivir and Soraka, keeping her alive and denying Gangplank another gank. Well, a gank in general. Ooh, Ryze pushing back Malzahar. Malzahar gonna live through that ignite though. And it looks like Lee Sin might be coming in for gank. Gangplank does kill Sivir, chasing out Soraka.
Poppy's so close to dead though. Is Soraka gonna pick up a double kill?
Oh, we might see it. No, she's taking too much damage. She's gonna back off. She's gonna be. But we have Lee Sin setting up a gank up top.
Warwick is 5, so he doesn't have a suppress yet, but
He is gonna try and bait
Lee Sin
Kale.
can jump on with a Q. Okay, so he's starting it
Ah,
off.
here comes Lee Sin. Charges in,
Q lands.
doing lots of damage to Kale, but
It's
it might not be enough.
exhaust.
We do.
That
Oh,
exhaust is
Kale's gonna
enough.
go down from this, taking a lot of damage.
So
Lee Sin
close.
charging in.
Nice.
Lee Sin does get the kill, staying pretty even with Gangplank, each with 1 kill. Warwick now being able to farm for free.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he's actually staying even. So, and it looks like he went with a Doran's ring. So he's starting off with try to make sure he has enough health and getting some AP. So his Hungering Strike does some nice healing to him, so he can sustain in that lane versus Kale.
As far as gold is, we are pretty even. Wild Seaman is up by 0.2k, so
Yeah,
200, not
that's
that
from
bad.
the kill too. So
Yeah.
CS wise, they're all relatively even. Even though Sivir is starting to edge ahead of that Vayne.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a really dominant Sivir if she can hold out.
Well, she's already died once though, and Vayne has an assist, so her CS is a bit ahead of Vayne's. If she doesn't maintain that CS lead, it's going to be a problem later on. Unfortunately, Malzahar is starting to get to the point where he can just use his void zone. And
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a really good job of zoning Ryze.
yeah, CS-wise, Ryze is at 42, so he is staying ahead of him, but that could start changing.
Oh, it looks like Gangplank's coming in just to ward their jungle. We don't have a lot of wards from Fairy Tail. We do have a couple wards from Wild Seaman, but it does look like Lee Sin's coming in to try and gank Kale yet again. Warwick does have that suppress. We do see some pings. Kale knows it's coming, but we do have the suppress from Gangplank. Tons of damage to Kale. Kale is probably going to go down. Looks like Lee Sin's going to back up. Lee Sin dies, but so does Kale, so we do have a wash. Oh, Gangplank's coming in. Oh, no, it looks like he might go down bottom. Oh, he's going to be stealing blue.
Yeah, they know
since
that
Lee Sin is
dead.
gone.
And bottom's coming
Oh,
up
but we
to
do have tons of pings.
protect.
Sivir's coming in. Malzahar's coming in. They might be able to catch Gangplank out of position.
Yeah.
He has been silenced. He does. Ooh, nice protection from Poppy.
Ryze
Coming in this. Yeah, he's backing off though. Everyone's backing away. They aren't going to be able to take blue.
Does Malzahar have his ultimate?
Let's see.
Well, we're about to find out. So, if he doesn't ult someone, we'll know why.
Ryze answering a lot of damage. But nice protection by Fairy Tail, keeping them out of Seaman out of their jungle. Saving that blue. Are we gonna see that go to Malzahar though? He's pushed the lane pretty hard. He could probably go back and take that now. Gangplank's a little out of position, so he could, yeah, it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do. He's gonna go in, take that blue, and get the advantage in lane. Looks like Warwick is really pushing against Kale. But Kale's doing a lot of damage. Malzahar does pick up blue.
I say Gangplank could give blue to Ryze, but unfortunately it's just been sitting there. And they haven't picked it up as soon as it pops, so a little wasted time on that. He's doing race, so maybe he'll go up and...
Oh, it looks like Sivir's coming in, pushing really hard against Vayne. She's going to go back to her tower, but I don't think they're going to be able to push that. So, denying her a lot of farm, and picking up that for themselves.
Poppy just went back and got a... Probably finished the Philosophers, got a couple more wards. That's my phone going off because I forgot to silence it.
There isn't a real nuke going off, so those of you watching, don't worry.
That's
we're all right.
That's the StarCraft in me from before.
Oh, looks like we're all tied up for gold now. 11.4 to 11, or 11.5 to 11.4. So just a slight advantage. It's not really 500 ahead. Warwick coming in, pushing really hard on Kale.
It looks like down on bottom we have double Dorn's Blade for both ADs. And in mid lane, we got a Tears on that Ryze, so he's going to start having a lot more mana. And
we do have a gank being set up by Lee Sin, who snuck in out of the line of sight of Kale. So Kale doesn't know he's up here.
Is Warwick suppress up? Yes, it is. He's just waiting until he gets a little
farther
farther
to bait
out.
him just a little bit. Malzahar running in, grabbing a race real quick, getting out of there.
Kale's ulti and flash is up, though. So Kale could possibly...
No, we got the suppress off. We got the Q. A missed. Ooh, drags them right into Gangplank's ult. That's really nice.
Flash. And see if they chase. Warwick can heal himself with the turret.
Yeah, Warwick's chasing,
Nice
getting
kill.
out of there. Nice pickup. No one's going to go down.
And Lee
3
Sin
kill
jumps up to
for
him.
Fairy Tail. This Lee Sin is doing a really good job now. Protecting his own jungle and really throwing off Gangplank's game. I think they were trying to really get ahead by invading, and they just haven't been able to do that.
Warwick picked up Source Boots and the Chalice, so he's not going to have any more mana problems. And he's going to have even more sustainability and strength.
It looked like Gangplank setting up to... ooh, nice setup by Ryze. Flash is out of there. Protection from Lee Sin, but they're doing too much damage. Malzahar is going to go down, but so is... Ooh, missed flash from Gangplank, so Malzahar gets the kill off of him. Lee Sin hanging out in the bush. Soraka coming up. They might be able to gank Ryze, who's only at half health. No, Soraka's backing off now. Lee Sin's going back into the jungle.
Yeah, Kale is missing from top.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty good call by Lee Sin.
Yeah. Ooh. But Lee Sin's coming in. Might be able to catch... not Lee Sin. Kale's coming in, but only to ward. He does see Lee Sin. They're kind of assessing each other.
The dance.
Ryze backing off. Warwick really pushing. Kale coming in. But looks like Lee Sin's coming in the lane. Kale is searching for Lee Sin right now, or anything he can take, but he's just not being able to take anything, which is going to give Warwick a lot of experience and a lot of CS that Kale's missing out on.
Unfortunately, Kale doesn't know that Lee Sin's up there.
Yeah, so it looks like we might see another gank by Lee Sin and Warwick on Kale, which is completely shutting down his top. But we do have Gangplank coming in now to set up a gank against Sivir and Soraka, so we do have 2 ganks getting set up right now. It looks like the first one's going to be set up by Gangplank. Kale's... Oh, nice flash from Soraka. Is going to get her out of there. We do have the multiple heals.
Nice, they're diving.
Lots of damage from Vayne, but Soraka goes down. Vayne goes down from Sivir. Sivir's chasing out Poppy, doing a ton of damage, but not enough to take her down.
She's going to go for the chase.
Yeah, she is going to chase him.
This could be dangerous. Gangplank stays in the bush. Poppy gets a good angle.
Oh, is she going to pick up the kill? She does a lot of damage.
So
One more
close.
auto attack. Oh, just barely missed Boomerang.
And then Gangplank picks up the kill.
Gonna kill Sivir. Sivir
Nice.
goes down. Ryze there just to clean up. Wow, excellent play by Poppy and
That was great
Gangplank.
baiting by Poppy. Great
Absolutely.
baiting. And going for the suppress. No, I don't know if he has it.
No,
He doesn't.
just backing off.
See, yeah, he's just...
We do have a couple river pings towards Dragon.
I was say, last time we saw Dragon at 8 minutes, but
Oh,
we still see a lot of good buff control from both teams.
looks like middle turret's going to go down.
First turret of the game.
Yeah. So despite being down a kill, it does look like Fairy Tail it has taken the gold advantage by 1k.
It looks like that Vayne again went with the Wriggles, but Sivir has gone with a BF sword. So Sivir's going to be doing a large amount of damage. CS-wise, Sivir is ahead. Like we said previously, that was going to be an issue. And it looks like Warwick is building up some magic resist to help his fight against Kale, because Kale does do a little bit of magic damage with some of her abilities. But Kale is going, super attack speed, went with the Zeal. Berserker Greaves picked up a Vamp Scepter, and went with an attack speed dagger, so probably building a Phantom Dancer.
Wow. Warwick is now one level ahead, but was 2 levels ahead of Chaos, so he's starting to pull ahead.
He's at 2-1 while she's at 2-3, and he's higher CS too.
Looks like Malzahar is coming in to pull that blue, but looks like Ryze is going to try to stop it. They do see him. They did get that ward off, driving him back. Oh, it forces Sivir to take the blue.
Fortunately, Ryze has gone with straight mana and then like a catalyst for some health, but he doesn't have any resistances yet built from his Banshee's Veil or from his Frozen Heart.
Well, Lee Sin's coming in. They might try for a gank on Poppy, but they're moving back too much. They do see him. There is a ward there.
And we got second ward. No oracles. We may have a dragon though.
Well, yeah, we do have a couple
okay.
pings in Simon's jungle.
We got Oracle and Gangplank.
Oh, they lock down. Yeah, they kill Malzahar, locking him down completely, chasing out Lee Sin, but they're all there. They flash him, lock him down again. Lee Sin goes down. 2 unanswered kills.
And first dragon ping picked up by Seaman.
Yeah, who are now catching up really well in gold. No one's even going to contest this dragon now. So that's a free dragon for them, and going to put them ahead in gold by 0.4.
Yeah, they've been playing with more defensive warding this game, and it's actually working out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they're going to chase Sivir and Soraka. We're going to be surrounded.
I don't know if we're going to like dive. There's no minions, though. Vayne's pushed up to...
Oh, they are going to dive anyway.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
ooh, lots of damage to Sivir. But we do have a nice heal from Soraka. Soraka goes down, Sivir goes down.
Ryze goes down.
Oh, Ryze goes down.
So it was a 2-1, so it was a good trade. And Kale just got out of there in time. And they're going to get a tower. So that was a good fight, but...
Oh, they aren't going to get a tower, though. Looks like Malzahar's there to drive them out. They're too low. Warwick down, takes out the top tower. In comes Lee Sin. Malzahar taking too much damage. Malzahar goes down. Looks like Poppy's just an inch of her leg. Oh, Lee Sin's going to have to back off. Turret now.
Oh, they're gonna chase?
Oh,
no.
Nope. They're going to back off just in time. Another kill for Seaman. And they're just starting to pull ahead now. And they're going to be able to pick up their first tower.
Which we didn't say.
Yep.
Looks like that kill starting to get enough attack speed. Built their Wriggles.
Ooh. Warwick gets out just in time to dodge Kale charging into that bush.
Poppy has picked up a Sheen, so slowly starting in Trinity Force.
Looks like blue is going to go to Ryze.
Looks like Ryze has picked up some mana and armor, I believe.
Looks like Kale's really pushing top tower. I don't think it's going to go down because Warwick's right there.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And we got an AP buck on Ryze too, so it looks like he may be building a Will of the Ancients, or at least the revolver to start. But Malzahar has boots, double rings, and a small AP stick. So let's see where he goes with that build. Currently, he's still, I think, a little bit behind Ryze damage-wise. But his abilities just do a bit more damage in comparison for how many spells you cast for damage. Better burst, less damage per second. I guess is what I'm saying. Great Poppy.
Oh, nice. Lots of damage. Oh, nice heal from Soraka is going to keep Sivir in the match. Trying to drive them back. Gaining up as much CS as she can. Looks like Gangplank and Lee Sin might be, but they just passed each other.
Warwick's coming in.
Yeah. He might be ganged up on now, but he's backing off just in time. Gangplank not able to pick up that gank. But he does have an Oracle, so he will be doing a lot of counter warding. And as far as wards go, we have a lot of wards for Seaman and not too many for Fairy Tail.
Yeah, Sivir's really starting to do a ton of damage. Went with a Bloodthirster to start. Probably going to start building either another attack speed item, maybe a Zeal, into an Infinity Edge, or maybe just straight to damage with Infinity Edge. We'll have to see.
Well, it's starting to look like Ryze and Kale are just hanging a little bit too long in their jungle. Like, they're giving Warwick some more free farm. Malzahar was able to pick up some free farm. They're not even 1k ahead anymore. Even though they have 5 kills, they're only about 0.8k ahead, so they're only 800 gold ahead, which is a lead, but not that much of one. Ooh, nice ult. They're going to push back Soraka. Soraka taking a lot of damage. She's going to go down. Taken out by Vayne.
Poppy tanking the turret like a boss. Yeah, I just said it.
Lee Sin coming in with Sivir to try and protect that turret. That turret's going to go down, though. They're doing way too much turret. That turret goes down. Looks like Lee Sin's going to back off and disengage. Now it looks like Wild Seaman's really...
I was say, again, Ryze is just kind of roaming around. He still is, I think, ahead in CS, though, by 4. But
ooh, looks like we might have a 3-on-2 if they catch it early enough, but Poppy and Vayne are coming in.
Poppy's pretty low health, though, and Poppy did use her ultimate, so probably going to go back soon. Warwick's still free farming on top, though. 137 CS compared to Kale's at 132.
Yeah. Wild Seaman now 2,000 ahead in gold.
And Warwick's picked up a Wit's End with some armor and a mana crystal.
Looks like Gamepick's going to charge in, but not really be all that effective.
Everyone's kind of like all over the place. I know there's some towers down, but...
Yeah, I really think what Fairy Tail needs to do now is really group up and try to do something. Make this effective.
Yeah, they need to like maintain their objectives and just like either get a good team, like a contested dragon would be good. Win a team fight there, that could help a lot.
We do have Soraka running in, has a pink ward. They're going to take that out, but Poppy's right there. Going to drive those two back. Malzahar engaging with Gangplank. Looks like we are going to see a contested dragon. Kale does take out top tower.
Yeah, Warwick finally
might try to push for the inner turret too. Here we go. We have a contested dragon. Kale is coming down.
That Warwick's going to join the fight first.
Yep.
But Kale is coming, so
I'll have to see what happens. Warwick, they do see him. They do have a ward there. Alright. Looks like Wild Seaman's surrounded Fairy Tail. They jump in, do a lot of damage. Gangplank goes down. Chasing after Ryze. Ryze goes down next. Malzahar goes down. But it might be too late for Wild Seaman. Ooh, Kale goes down. They're going to chase out Poppy. Oh, Warwick takes out Vayne. Poppy's only going to be the one that makes it. So a 1-4 and a dragon in Fairy Tail's favor. Great team fight for Fairy Tail, keeping them alive in this match.
Yeah, that Warwick initiative was perfect. Even though Gangplank used his oranges to get out of it, he still took so much damage that it just didn't matter.
Yeah, Fairy Tail now catching up in gold, only 0.4 behind. Now 0.3. They might catch up completely and surpass, considering they're getting all this farm that Wild Seaman is missing out on.
Yeah, towers are even, and they're only down 3 kills, so they're doing really good.
Yeah.
So it's now a neck-and-neck game back to it. Shows that both teams are bringing everything they have for this final game.
Here comes Lee Sin trying to take that blue before Ryze can come up and take it. Ryze is coming up, though, so he has to be really fast. He's got Kale for support, so it looks like Ryze is setting up for a steal. They are pinging it. Just not. He does lock him down, doing lots of damage to Lee Sin. Lee Sin trying to get out of there. We do have an ult from Gangplank. Oh, lockdown again. They're going to get the kill on Lee Sin. Malzahar and Warwick too late.
Nice. Saves the blue, gets the kill.
Yep. Very good play by Ryze.
And great by Gangplank, too. That forced Lee Sin to have to do a ward jump.
However,
didn't work.
Sivert did grab their red. Malzahar, wow, picking up a kill on Poppy.
Item-wise, looks like
oh, no. Looks like
that Malzahar has gone with his red run, so he's doing a truckload of damage. And
yeah, absolutely. Look at all those minions just fall down.
Yeah, Ryze did go with that revolver, so he may finish up his little ancients next.
But it does look like Kale's going to get a lot of farm, too.
Kale has gone with Phantom Dancer, so we'll have to see what the next item is going to be built for that one. I don't play a ton of Kale. I know they go with attack speed, but they all have different builds, so we'll have to see exactly what Kale finishes off with. For Gangplank, he went with an Aegis, so he looks like he's building tank plank supports, kind of jungle spec. He'll probably build Radowins, since he does have a Heart of Gold. And it looks like his counter jungle Lee Sin has gone with probably finishing up a Frozen Mallet and has her Ghost Lantern. Yep, just finished Frozen Mallet. And Warwick is built Wits End, and it looks like, I believe that's the first item to Frozen Heart for his, I believe it's like Lion's Glacial item that gives armor and
lots of fun for Sarah. She's going to get really fed.
Yeah, she went with a Zeal and built a crit cape. So, starting to finish up a Phantom Dancer. I'm surprised that she's waiting on the Infinity Edge, though. Normally they build Infinity Edge first and Bloodthirster second, or Bloodthirster third, but this one went Bloodthirster. So she has a bit more sustainability, but her burst isn't as high. And she has to wait to farm up those 40 minions.
Yeah, it looks like Wild Seaman is playing very defensively now.
Yeah, they're both actually playing pretty defensively. It's all turned back into more farming and just control part. A lot more buff control from both teams. And it looks like they're really, like they're waiting or pausing for engagements.
Oh, we do have an ult from Sivert. We heard her scream. But Gangplank drops it, slowing everyone. They are going to pick up the kill on Gangplank anyway. Charging ahead, they might be able to grab Ryze, but he flashes out of there. And it looks like he's safe, but they do get the kill on Gangplank unanswered and access to their raids. So they're going to clean that out and get the hell out of there.
Are they just going straight up for Baron?
I don't know. Kale is up here and he's trying to contest this tower. But it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to charge for Baron. And it hasn't been warded by Wild Seaman, or if it was taken out by that pink ward. So it looks like they're going for Baron, but Kale is going to pick up that tower. Ryze comes in, Poppy's going to get in, but is being zoned out by Sivert. Malzahar is trying to zone out Ryze from getting a steal. Kale's in here. Is she going to pick up a steal? Sivert does get that kill on Poppy. Ryze is being suppressed. Flashing out of there, but Malzahar is going to go down. The Baron buff goes to Fairy Tale. I'm getting flubbed up on all my words. Ryze goes down, Kale goes down, and they're chasing after Vayne, and Gangplank is there to meet them. Lee Sin taking a lot of damage. Vayne flashing out of there. Gonna be safe. They're gonna gang up on Gangplank, but he's so fast he might be able to get out of there. He's taking a lot of damage. Whew. It is a 3-2 in Fairy Tale's favor, and they got Baron. So that team fight, while intense, does go to Fairy Tale, who are now 3K ahead of Wild Seaman, or almost 3K ahead.
And Kale built a BF sword, so it looks like either going to probably go with an Infinity Edge, I would guess. It's what you. Well, I don't know. They could go with a Berserker X, because that gives you damage plus attack speed. And she does have the dagger too, so that might actually be a better option for Kales.
I don't know why they're telling Malzahar to back off. Maybe for Sivir to get that farm. Oh, nice chase by Gangplank, but he gets out of that. Lee Sin gets out of that ult and is able to make it back to his tower.
CS-wise, bottom lane, Vayne versus Sivir. Vayne is about 50 down, so Sivir is winning on that one. Malzahar versus Ryze is actually almost neck and neck. That's only 2 CS off. It looks like top lane, Kale is at 194, and Warwick is at 172. So Kale has caught up to the Warwick that had evened out earlier and is now ahead. But Warwick has built Spear Visage and Frozen Heart. So
we do have a team fight going on. Lots of damage going down to Malzahar. He's going to back off. It looks like Ryze taking a lot of damage as well. Kale getting caught up. Warwick takes out Vayne. Oh, it looks like Ryze is going to go down, followed by Gangplank. We're not going to see an ace because Kale's going to get out of there, but they're chasing down Poppy, doing lots of damage. She's going to make it back to the tower, but they might just push the tower. Poppy not going back into the base. Ooh, sets up her ult, but it's not enough. Poppy goes down, leaving Kale as the only one left alive. Sivir's right there. She might be able to take Kale off guard, but she's just taking red instead. But Kale's now surrounded by Malzahar and Sivir.
Her ult's down too, so...
Oh, and the ace goes to Team Fairy Tail. Wow, excellent. They take down the turret. They're going to push the middle turret here. Looks like that's going to go down. Warwick taking hardly any damage from that tower.
Yeah, at first I thought that Baron was going to be bad. Like, well, it looked good, but they went so straight for it. And then when the re-engage happened, we weren't sure who was actually
we do have the suppression off. But Vayne rolls out of there. Ryze coming in, trying to do as much damage as possible, but it's not enough. Wow, Vayne and Gangplank and Ryze getting really low. We do have a condemnment to the wall. Looks like, yes, Warwick does go down, but Malzahar is up here, looking to push that tower. No one to really answer that. And, I don't know, Malzahar just probably doesn't do enough damage to really take down that tower. So he does push that. Oh, Malzahar needs to get out of there. We do have Poppy coming in, and Vayne. Oh, he gets the silence off.
Poppy's moving so fast, though.
Absolutely.
Great suppress.
Ryze coming in.
Free kill? No. Poppy.
Oh, Poppy stays alive. Ryze comes in. Oh, nice.
That was
a trade-off.
Like, yeah. It still sucked that he got caught, but at least he knew if he was going to go, he was going to take someone with him.
Yeah, excellent. It looks like Fairy Tail is up by 3 kills now, 21-18. They are up by about 8,000 gold, so they are starting to snowball here and take the advantage. So that Sivir is way too powerful.
Yeah, just bought a pickaxe, so I'm going to finish up that Infinity Edge's next item, most likely. Kale did buy that axe, like I had assumed. And we got Frozen Heart on Ryze finished up. He'll probably build his Banshee's Veil or his Archangel Staff next. And Will the Ancients just finished up. He just finished his boots. And we got a Ryze Scepter on Malzahar with a small AP stick.
Looks like we do have wards going down. Looks like they might be setting up for a Baron, warding deep into Wild Seaman's jungle. They are. Oh no, they're not going to see that ward. Oh, but they might have caught Gangplank off guard. He does flash. Oh yeah, we do have the suppression.
Ultimate by
taking a lot of damage.
Still gets
Gangplank goes down. Now they're focusing on Ryze. Ryze taking a lot of damage. Kale goes down, but Sivir goes down from Kale.
Sivir took someone too.
Wow, that Ryze is getting really tanky. So we do have a 2-for-1 trade that does go in favor of Fairy Tail.
And they are pinging the inhibitor. But
they want to push it. They do have the team advantage, but it looks like they're going to go for this tower instead. But
unfortunately, their top isn't that well pushed either, so they can only go to one or the other. They can't really do a lot of effective split pushing.
It looks like they're going to push for that tower. We do have the ult from Gangplank. Lock down Lee Sin. But Lee Sin's going to get out of there. Fighting back. We do have the ultimate from Poppy. Ooh, Warwick goes down to Vayne.
Nice. Picks up the
Malzahar takes out Vayne, but Lee Sin is taken out by Ryze. They're going to have to back off. 2 for 1 in favor of, might be a 3 for 1, as Soraka's locked down. Malzahar trying to protect Soraka.
Poppy, yeah, very good.
Ooh, nice grab. It is now a 3 for 1 in
and see if
favor
Ryze picks up another
Seaman.
stun.
Nice
Gangplank with the movements.
Oh, nice slash. Sivir coming in to try and protect him. Malzahar goes down. Sivir trying to do as much damage as she can. Flashing. Oh, they get the ace. Oh,
very nice.
Both teams now have a single ace on each other. It's 24-24. This is an incredible match. Vayne is the only one down. Looks like they're probably going to take this tower. Might be able to take this tower as well. But Warwick and Lee Sin are coming in pretty soon. Soraka only has 15 seconds, so...
And
I don't know if they're
they just pinged top tower.
Yep.
So it looks like they're going to
Well, the minions might just be able to take that down.
It looked like Gangplank was moving up, then he took Wolves. Kale's pushing middle. We got some pings on Baron.
Yeah, most of Fairy Tail is going to be back up in 15 seconds, so Baron is up. They didn't really they were able to take the outer turret, but they didn't really capitalize on that ace as much as Wild Seaman did.
Gangplank just picked up on another Oracle. So he's going to check some warding for there.
Alright, it looks like both teams are going to get ready to contest Baron. This fight could win it for whoever team gets this. We do have a nice ward placed by Soraka. They weren't able to see it, so they don't know it's there. But Gangplank's coming in to check that out anyway. He might be able to take that out, but he doesn't see it. Alright, both teams are setting up. They do see Warwick in that bush. They might be able to grab him, take him out.
He's the one that's out of position the most, I think.
Yep. Absolutely.
But unfortunately, he's just going to jump on someone and suppress. So we're checking the bush, but no one was there.
Yep.
Lee Sin trying to get some vision. Unfortunately, his Q missed.
We do have the teams positioning. Kale, Poppy, and Ryze backing off. Looks like Lee Sin's going to be able to pop in there. Soraka coming in. Oh, they do see the ward now. They're going to take out that ward. Looks like Ryze is going to grab blue. We do have several pings going down.
Throwing up a bunch of wards, but Soraka sees them all.
Yep,
takes them out.
That ward again. So.
Okay, so now they have the problem where they force them out of the Baron position.
Yeah, and they can't see Baron, so they don't know if they're going to do Baron at all. Unfortunately, they're backing off. Going to give Sivir red. Might try to lure.
Well, they did just throw another ward in that push. One of them's backing though. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
No.
Decided to stop.
Gangplank's there, taking out more of their wards.
Now they know that Kale's up on the side, so looks like they're just gonna force a fight down the middle.
It looks like they're charging in. Is Warwick going to be able to suppress someone? They're charging to the turret, driving their team all the way back. They're going to see that. They're going to see that ward and take it out. There goes the ward.
Pulled the train. That was nice.
Yeah, completely kind of keeping Wild Seaman out of their jungle. If they do this well enough and take out that ward, they might be able to sneak a Baron. We do have several pings going on. They did take out that ward in the bush. Looks like they're setting up for Baron. They do have vision. Wild Seaman does have vision on that. They did take that out finally. Both teams are. Tense moment as both teams drawing their lines and setting up.
They have to wait for almost like Warwick to waste his suppression, and for Malzahar to waste his suppression.
Take this scroll and stick it somewhere.
Because they have a less.
I'll teach you all about the afterlife.
We do have a lot of taunts going down from both teams, trying to egg on the other team. Nice silence. We do have an ult from Gangplank. Everyone's backing off. Oh, Warwick's locked down.
Oh, nice. He healed just enough.
Oh, they do take out Kale. Lee Sin is able to take out Kale. They do take out Ryze. No one has gone down. Gangplank goes down. They're chasing after Vayne. Vayne is going to go down. Wow. Are they going to chase after Poppy? They're going to chase after Poppy, but now it's the perfect time to do Baron. Or just end it. Which looks like exactly what they might try to do.
Yeah, they got a massive wave of minions coming in, so they could just finish it off right here.
Absolutely. It's going to be another 38 seconds before Gangplank comes in. Or 30 seconds now that Gangplank comes in. They're going to take out at least one tower, probably both. They're doing so much damage to those turrets. Well played by Fairy Tail.
Yeah, picking up the win. That was really great. That Warwick suppressed Vayne and just shut her down the entire time. She cleansed later, but he had already done so much damage, she just had to back up, and she was most of their burst.
Absolutely. A great set of matches from both teams. Really well fought. Both fairly even matches. A lot of strengths and weaknesses from both teams. Doing well throughout this entire matchup.
The first one was really like all over the place, and then the second one was just so clean by Seaman. But then the second one, it was like, okay, now Fairy Tail is going to come out of nowhere and just start, doing everything just as well, and really balanced it out.
Oh, that was an excellent matchup. Everyone watching, thank you for watching so much. We do hope to stream more to Owned very soon. Our last stream on Twitch is going to be our 8 o'clock matchup, which is round 1. Matches 1 through potentially 3, because it is a best of 3 Master House versus Team KS. Check that out at twitch.com/powerunderwhelming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a really great matchup. We hope you guys enjoy it and check it out. All these matches will be placed up on YouTube as soon as they are processed by Owned. If there is any lag, let us know. We are doing it through the streaming, and if the streaming was laggy, then it will be laggy on the website, on YouTube. If that becomes a problem, we'll just use the local recording again and try to give you guys the best YouTube quality videos we can get. Again, thank you so much for watching. We hope you really enjoyed what we're doing. Any critiques, any compliments, any comments you want to make, please leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We want to do this, and we want to provide the best kind of entertainment we can for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to Team Fairy Tail, to Team Wild Seaman. Better luck next time. You guys were really great. We hope to see you in more tournaments in the future. But for now, Team Fairy Tail will be advancing to this next set of brackets in the Ryze Up Tournament, or the next match in the Ryze Up Tournament bracket. That'll be the top 8, and then it'll be the semifinals, and then it'll be the finals. So we're getting close to the end, guys. Stay tuned to find out who makes it. Have a good one.
Bye. You would say hit stop on that and then just mute it.